That should work just fine. Okay, that should work. Just a smidge bigger. Okay. Okay. New list today. Today we shall figure out more copper. Because there's never enough of that nonsense. I wrote it like 2 days ago. I'm a little confused by it. It just says finish. Oh, I know what it means now. So I need to get all these cooked. Those are still going. While I wait for those real quick, how do I make... I'm going to be all over the place today. How do... I type in arrows and get feather. That was not where that was going. Oh, so I do need feather, stick, arrowhead. That's simplistic. How many feathers do I have? I know I've killed a few chickens, but... not in that one. I have 30. I think that's enough for quite a few feathers. And quite a few arrows. Wouldn't hurt to get more. I need to get food anyways. Wait for those to cook. What do I have in my... I will need sticks. The twine can go back. Okay, need sticks. Shovel can go over there for a minute. Need sticks, need flint. Could use more wood to do more of this. Which is why I need more flint so I could get more axe heads. In a way it says to do that I didn't understand the wording of. Knapping or something like that? I don't actually know. I shall not beat up bushes. Yeah, but I hear him talking. Flint, 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 flint. Nope. Oh. Granite, granite. Flint? No. Usually I can kind of tell it by sight. When you mix it with granite, my brain seems to have trouble processing. I could use more flint. That way I can make more axes. I don't know. Interesting enough. Flint? No. Flint? No. Think I hear a storm? Nope, I heard that thing. Why's it gotta be right there? Like the last place any of us asked for it to be. That's more granite. That's more granite. I'm surprised that I'm having such trouble finding flint. I'm not. This game likes to mess with me so much. Nope. Nope. Where has all the flint gone? Hmm. No, I don't want to deal with them. Oh, I found a bush. Berry bush. No. More and more and more granite. Sticks. Never enough sticks. We can actually head towards those trees while looking for flint. Get away from the tear in the hole in the wall in the sky or the air, whatever it is. I don't like them either way. They spit out things that should not exist. That then I get to deal with. Oop. Yes, yes. Let's see. More flint. Nope. Yes. Yeah, it kind of looked like it, and it was flint. Granite, flint. Oh, that was boars. I will eventually hunt you, don't worry. Nope, I don't need that. I said to make my way over to these trees, but I kind of regret that decision. Just because of how they're shaped. Like, what is this nonsense I'm jumping in? Oh, well, there's berries everywhere, so. Not going to complain anymore. Alright. Axe head. Another axe head. I'm going to want a few of these because flint gets eaten, as I have mentioned before. Okay. There we go. 4 and a sliver should be enough. Ooh. Oh, they fell far. That's fine. I go down to climb up anyways. If I can see, maybe. Jeez. Here we go. Did I get all of them, or did some fall on either side? Oh. See? Wolf. I think I'm gonna go back to the other woods. I don't feel like climbing all this. Especially not with him napping nearby. I'm just kind of asking to get eaten at that point. Well, just not quite yet do I have the armor to be okay dealing with wolves. This guy, on the other hand. Come here. Ow. Oh, there's two of you. Oh, I stand corrected on my choices. Oh, oh, there you are. Hi. Come here. Oh, it got me. That was my bad. Oh, I just remembered this game. I am very far from home. Oh no, I remember this game now. It doesn't put you where you want to be. No, 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 it just kind of drops you somewhere in the world. Oh no. Thankfully, never super far. Doable within a day. I heard that. Normally doable within a day. Depends on the time of day that you died. But, that should be okay. I hope. We're gonna have hope. Hope is the foundation. And that was also the consequence of my choices of trying to fight two boars at once. That was me. That was all me. And I'm taking a more direct path. So I may not run into bears. Well, I can find flint on the way. To run all the way back to my corpse. Or, whatever's there. Technically, you can't die in this. They have a reason. I don't know what it is. I hadn't made it that far in the actual story of this. I hadn't made it that far. Which there is one to this game. No idea what it is. Oh, look, clay. Good to know. I'm just gonna... Just in case. Ooh. Ooh. Wait. I have no idea where I am. Hopefully closer to home. So I have completely forgotten. This game, it has one. There is a respawn home mechanic kind of thing, but it's like you have to earn that. I heard that. Oh, you. Hi. I found the wolf that was napping there. So I shouldn't be too far from my corpse. Well, they don't get bitten. Because there's home. Cool. Everything's scary again when you don't have anything to use. Really? You had to pop that open near where I died? Really? What the? I have food at home that I can go eat real quick. Good to know that works. Oh, that wasn't everything. I picked up some stuff, like my baskets and everything are still gone. To my knowledge, I don't lose those. There we go. Didn't lose those. Just didn't grab them. What? Oh, it's a mushroom. Sure, why not? Oh, hey. You didn't have much of anything, which is okay. I didn't really expect you to. In I go. I'm not quite sure what else to do with it for now. Oh. Okay. And I still have more sticks. There we go. I'm thinking the bow's gonna have to be in my offhand. Oh, these are done. I'm probably gonna need a bigger forge area. Now that I honestly think about it. I got a lot of stuff. Okay. And that one. And that one. And those and those. I didn't need that many. There we go. Yeah. I wonder if shelves are like truly a thing over here in this. I don't know. Stuff I could like place certain things on, you know. Oh, didn't even notice that one. Give me that back. Go back over here. Okay. Still gonna have the problem of food. As I just about always do. Oh, that goes there. Linen sack. How do you... Let's look up... Storage. Maybe not. Nope. Linen sack. Linen... How do you make that? Linen normal stitches with sewing kit. Linen normal stitches is 4 of those. Sewing kit. It's 4 of those and a stick. So I really do need to plant the flax seeds I have. Right? That's what they are? Yeah, because then the flax seeds can turn into... It turns into flax string or something like that that I can then turn into linen stuff and then so on and so on and so on and so on. It becomes a whole thing. Which actually... Yeah, I have 3 flax fibers. So flax... Linen... Linen and flax twine is 4 flax fibers. Of course it is. Even numbers, at least. I don't want to go to bed yet, just yet. Okay, hold on. One more thing to check. How does one make a bucket? That is not what I mean. I need a bucket. Oh. I have to get boards. But to get boards, I need a saw. Which means I have to make a saw blade, which means I need copper ingot. Okay. Oh, what? Ow! Alright, I don't need windows. Ow! Of course it shot me through the window I kept. And this is why I need walls. And then probably defenses inside my walls. So you can hear them. They can't get to me inside of dirt holes. And dirt walls, I guess. I don't know. Jerks. Oh, he's still here. Alright. It sounds like it's the... Oh! Wait, was it you? Did you throw like a rock at me? Yep. Nope, it is the spear guy. Ah. Oh, there's 2 of them! Back at my home. Ow. Oh, I don't. I have no horsetail. I don't like that. Ow. I know where to get some. Run for my life. Of course they had to be near my home. Alright, focus on defenses today. While they wait for all that. Because I need them. I need defenses, and I need armor. I don't actually know how many cattails I have. Not many. I can use what I've got. Simple poultice. Heal myself up because, yeah. I need another spear. Oh. Put that in there for now. I'm gonna need defenses and I'm gonna need food. Not the combo I really want to deal with right now. It's the combo I have to deal with. What? Okay. Is that all the wood? Okay. Okay. Just a little at a time it's gonna take. Okay. Yeah. I should be okay to get this one down. I don't honestly know. There we go. Okay. I can work with that. Still have quite a few of my axes left. That's nice. Do not have armor. But I'm pretty sure he's still near my home. What I also really need to do is get stone so that I can replace the dirt walls with stone walls. No idea where he went. No. But I don't really get anything out of them when I do that. Oh, there's a bear over there. Alright, the other one's wandered off. Fantastic. That essentially makes me happy. Okay. The goal was defense and food. Okay, so it'll only really let me do 16 at a time. I broke a stick. That's fine. Broken axe. Again, that's fine. Sweet. Nah. Is there anything, do I want to go over more or no? Actually, I never looked up if there were ways to do this in corners. Oh, I just do that. That'll work. Oh! I didn't realize I could do that to myself. You could literally change what side of the block it's on. Oh, he's down there. That's why. You don't shoot me. So it had to be a full-on cave system right there, didn't there? Ooh! There he is. Oh. There we go. And I'm out. Progress has been made, though. Charge! You won't shoot me if I'm... Ow. So you'll stab me with your face? That's a thing? There we go. I instantly feel better. Man, I don't like those things. Alright, but progress has been made on fortifications. Oh no, wait, I should probably... But also progress has also been made on hunger, so... Work on that now. Alright. Go work on the hunger problem. plan is go fishing. That's literally all I got. I have got nothing else in the way of food. Do not let the smiling face that bounces around fool you. I am not all that happy right now. I heard a chicken. I heard you. Come here. I will chase you for decent food. What do you got? Sweet. Go cook those up real quick. Then I can go fishing. And keep working on the walls. I love how I'm building defenses before I even break my torch. Yes. In a good way. I broke the torch in a good way. All right. Could build like a cellar for the rest of that. Ugh. All right. I think 2 might sustain me. I don't really know. You can kind of see my base on the minimap. I like it. Oh. They'll sustain me long enough to get fish. Ugh. Lean meat indeed. Long time today. Lean meat indeed. But that'll get me through to go get fish. Fishing pole. I also need... I'm gonna need another one. Also gonna need another knife here soon. So I got all that going on for me. Ignore the stick in my hand. There's plans. Oh. I need more worms, first and foremost. Can I just kind of do that anywhere and I might get worms? Or do I need like a specific type of soil? I think I have to do it in the foresty area. Now remember, I have to be on the water's edge. I may not catch anything. The worms are kind of dead now, but we'll find out. Food is food for fishies. I don't know. I don't know. Some fish can be picky. Very picky. Ooh. Get the health up and then I'm going to have to do this again. I may have to Change strategies. I may have to go spearfishing. Not a fan of the idea. Because it uses a lot of energy to do it. But, may not have an option here. Where are the fish? There's a chicken. Where the heck are all the fish? I didn't fish them all. Just I'm pretty sure I didn't. Hmm. This is concerning. This is about to become a problem. Where the heck are all the fish? Game, what have you done with the fish? Clay is not what I need. Fish is what I need. What have you done with them? I'm probably going to be stuck hunting chickens for a bit because I cannot find a single fish. What is going on? I did see a bunch of chickens though. And I ran into a tree. Come here. Can you have like a flat area for me to chase you? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, good. I'm low on food. By that I'm low on, I have no hunger. Wait. English was there. I'm starving. There it is. Saw some berry bushes over here. Yes, I know it's painful. They're not ready. Oh. Okay, good. Okay. I've bought myself some time. I'm probably still gonna have to hunt chickens. Because I cannot find a single fish. Strangest thing ever. Okay, copper. Good to know. Trying to find all the other chickens that one was with. This is where a bow and arrow would come in so handy. There was one. I hear you. I am missing so much. Trying to fight me? Please do, because then you stop moving. Back towards home. I need to run less. I'm really tempted to try it. It's by itself. I just don't like the area we're in. Oh, I screwed myself. Nope, I hear you. I'm leaving. All yours, have the boar. Jeez. Ugh. Just my luck. Gotta pick on a boar, and there's a wolf. Oh, there's gotta be something. There's chickens around here. None of those have berries yet. Honestly. Not what I wanted. Nope. I wanted the seeds, but I guess not. Chickens. I'm thinking I can turn it into some kind of thing in the pot. That way I can get more out of it. Maybe. I don't know. It's an idea to put it in that crock pot looking thing that I made. Cook pot? Whatever we call it. Okay. Not a lot around here. Really need to go looking for seeds of sorts. I'm starving and I stood on the fire. I'm so smart. Hopefully this won't take too long. Or it will and I'll just fall over. Whichever works. I know. I know. It hurts. I get it. Ugh. Ow. That's about the most I'm gonna get out of that. Guess the next thought is to go get worms with the energy I have left. Because chicken does not do much. Oh, really? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. One right next to the house, the last thing I needed. Okay, guess I'm not going out. Can quickly, though. Go get those cattails I saw. Right over here. At this point, anything. I will cut up these roots so I can have some kind of food. But as much as I can. Oh. Ooh. Yep, I hear you. We are not friends. It's fine. Going in here. I'm doing that. I didn't mean to do that part. I meant to do that. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. I know. Can I? Out of pure curiosity. I cannot. Oh, I hear you. I just do not care right now. Go away. Thankfully, don't really break blocks. I really need to figure out a door. Once I fill in all the defenses, then I need to figure out a door. I still hear you. No, I don't enjoy that. What I would really like is to know what time of day it is. These don't do much of anything, but there's something. Something until I can get some worms, then I can go hopefully get some fish. A little concerned about the fish part. I may have to try a different pond. There's no way I fished all that already, but there's another big lake over there I could try. With some woods in between it, so I could just head over that way. What the? Oh. It's daytime. Not quite sure how I'm gonna do this today. I'm waiting on other stuff. Oh, they did finish. Got the arrowheads. Okay. I think what I need to do is get myself going here. Get that nice and hot. Then I'll make that. I'll make that and that. And if I have any left over, we're gonna go over there for now. Oh, I was looking at it wrong. No. That's the prospect bait. That's the phalanx. I want that as a weapon. That'll make me some arrow. Well, if I make arrowheads, I'll have a weapon, but I want that too. Copper stuff just kind of lasts longer. And then see how much I got left. I don't know how much it takes. 100 units to make that and 100 units to make that. It's about the same. Because out of 100 units, I get a sword blade-like thing. But then also with 100 units, I get that to make a singular spearhead. I just... And that's making a lot. That's making 1,150. That takes 100, that takes 100. So I can make me quite a few arrowheads. I can also... I need a lot of that for armor in general. Right? Oh, there's armor. I don't know how to spell. There we go. Words. What do you think? So I just need a pelt. 4 of them. Or 2 medium pelts. And then 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. And I don't know if that makes 11 separate ones or if I have to do this mold 11 times. This is also going to be a minute. I'm also going to need to start more charcoal at some point. So I think I'll stick with making the phalanx and the arrowhead right now. And I think an axe head wouldn't hurt. So that's 3. I would basically need over 1,000 units of copper if it's one little bundle of them per this. I would need a lot. And I plan to get more if the game stops trying to kill me. They're doing something. This is getting there. They're superheating. Oh, how many does it take for you? 900. All in a day's work, I guess. One thing at a time. All right. Okay. That, and that. That's what I want. Then I'm gonna go back in there. Those are cool. I'll take the arrowheads. Do them again. 6, 7, 8. It does 8. Okay. Staring at it is not going to make it cook faster. I have 2 medium pelts. I should really make the armor before those perish. Okay. Decision made. We're gonna make the lamel first. It's almost there. I just know I'm going to need to go get more copper, which is okay. I still have a few spots I haven't done. I haven't done this one. I did that one, and that one. Probably get them off of here. So I collected what was there. There's 2 more, 3 more to hit up on the fishing trip. So, plans in place. Okay. Not at all following the list I had made for myself, but we're going to go this way. Oh. I still haven't discovered if I can just worm grunt anywhere, but I don't think I can. Guides. Fishing. Finding the fish. Finding where to Fish are, of course, divided into fresh and saltwater species. They don't need to be visible fish present. Oh, okay. Meat or dead fish as bait. How do you... Okay. How to use... Not every block of dirt will have worms. And the wetter the climate, the better the chance. Cold weather will result in fewer worms. Right, I forgot there's winter mechanics in this. Not excited for that. Because I am ill-prepared. Yay. Especially because I have no garden. I'm very lagging on the garden, that is for sure. But the problem is, I have built myself so far from a source of water that I essentially screwed myself. How are we doing? Yes. Okay. Just one set. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this several times. I don't know if I have the energy for that. Change of plans. That's going to take too long for me. How much is in it? 750? Okay. They're still not cool enough. Ow. I stepped on it and hurt myself. Okay. I don't know what time of day it is. It's still daylight. Let me go see if I can get a bunch of worms without dying while those cool. I know it hasn't rained in a few days, which is a problem. No. Hmm. Still no. Alright, I expected that to break. That's fine. 7 worms is a decent amount. Alright. Okay. Go check on the stuff at home real quick. Got an axe. New copper axe. Nice. I got this thing. Which has now become one of my favorite weapons. So I need... Yeah, I knew it would cool. That's fine. For now I just need to go fishing. I'll deal with making arrowheads another time. There we go. Didn't realize all that was off. Now I have this. We're about to go fishing. I still have a stick in my offhand. That was not the intention. It did say fish didn't have to be present. Like, I didn't have to physically see them for them to be there. Alright. No fish there. Hmm. No, I can still hear it. Weird. It just sounds like other sounds are gone. Okay. Glad I stopped there. No, I'm not losing my mind. Other sounds have kind of vanished. Oh, I don't know what I just did, but I do not like that. I kind of hear the footsteps. Not really over all those friggin' crickets. What is all that noise? There it goes. I think it was just my headset. Yes. Maybe? Didn't see a fish. There we go. Fish. Finally. That took forever. Alright, well, since we're going to sit here and calmly fish for a bit, I kind of gotta... I don't know. I don't really have a lot of topics. There's some stuff I've been wanting to talk about, but I wasn't ever quite sure that I should. You know how weird sometimes, like, you have, like, topics you would love to, but you just kind of feel like you're not good enough to really talk about them? Then I kind of figured, well, to kind of round it all out, I'm Christian. You know, I believe in all of that. Which everybody... I'm pretty sure everybody at this point kind of understands what Christians are. Or at least have some notion of what we are. Which is kind of why I wanted to break some of that notion. I guess, I don't know. You can ignore all that. But I want to help get the gospel out there. But at the same time, I don't really know it. So I kind of figured I could use this to kind of not really necessarily read it like right away, but like talk about it, go over it, try to understand it within the literary context that it is. And I had no idea where to start. I really don't. But I figured I could take a few notes from my pastor. Might as well. I like the guy enough. But, long story short, we have started a series of wisdom and folly. And nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I think it's a fantastic premise. Wisdom and folly. And we like just started it. And it'll be for the entire summer. And the way he opened it was essentially the idea is that when it comes to the beginning of it, just get wisdom. And it sounds great. Then what in the world is wisdom? That's the real question that kind of hits you at that point. Is like, what exactly is wisdom? Because we all have probably different understandings of what wisdom is. You know? For some of us, it's just overall knowledge of stuff that I know. For some of us, it's a mixture of knowledge and experience. And it's... I found copper. But... I have a shovel? I do. I'm kind of going to zone in and out as I'm talking, but the idea is that when it comes to gaining wisdom, or even having it, then the best place to possibly start is just to get wisdom, right? Just learn things, figure things out. But that can be pretty intimidating if you honestly think about it. Getting wisdom can be pretty scary. Because most of the time, you're either running off of things you've already know or experience. But for a lot of us, we're not even all that old to begin with. So trying to base all of our wisdom off of the limited life experience that we... Like, just off of... If you're using experience as your example of wisdom, then trying to... I ran out of space. Trying to base your wisdom off of whatever limited experience you have can kind of... hinder you? No. That's not the word I'm going for, but... Long story short, he starts with get wisdom. And it was kind of funny, because the whole thing is literally just go learn. Go figure stuff out. Go study, go read. And when it comes to the Bible and Christianity, to me, is that's always been like the biggest thing for me, is to go read and study for myself. Then I also realized how hard reading and studying can be. Because reading and studying the Bible comes with questions. Lots of questions that you have no real idea how to answer. Or even how to get the answers. Because when you go looking for them, people can be like, oh, well, this is the answer that you're looking for to this question. You're like, but is that truly the answer, or is that your opinion? So, a lot of my stuff, like, books are a pretty big way to gain wisdom. Because somebody recorded it. Somebody wrote down, not really answers directly, which I think is, but it's a starting point. You know? It may not be the direct answer you're looking for, but it's a starting point. And I feel like that's literally the Bible. the Bible is a massive amount of starting points. And it may even have some, it'll have answers. Not some answers. It might have, it'll have answers. I am all over the place. I wrote none of this down to try to think out, but get wisdom. And a good way to get wisdom about Christianity is to read the book we trust, the Bible. And a lot of people think that's strange that we trust it as we do. Oh, right. I did that. There we go. Oh. Jeez. I got myself stuck. No. Let me out. I want out. Thank you. What was I saying? Right. It's a good place to start to get wisdom when it comes to Christianity and Jesus and all of that is to read the Bible. Sorry, there was a bear that threw off my train of thought. But even just at the starting of reading I have done, it can get pretty confusing. Because it's written in styles that we are no longer used to seeing. It's written in ways that people just don't really write anymore. Because we've turned into I guess we've turned into a decent fact-based society. A fact-based world. And in doing so, a lot of books have kind of started to really hone in on that. So when we're in school and whatnot, we're not really taught to read that kind of literary language, which is probably the hard part for a lot of people, is trying to read that. So, where did I start this? Whole conversation. Oh, right. Wisdom and folly. Right. So he was talking about how it comes to get wisdom. And that there's some books in the Bible that are considered wisdom literature. There's the Song of Psalms, which... Song of Psalms, not Song of Psalms, Songs of Solomon. As you can see, my information is not really verbatim. But the Songs of Solomon provide wisdom for romantic love in life and everything. Ecclesiastes is to reflect backwards on the life already lived and gain wisdom from a place of hindsight. Psalms in the book of Job is it's wisdom regarding how to think about things within the exceptions of life. And then there's Proverb and James, which is little statements of like good things, but Proverb isn't really that's one of the ones we're focusing on is Proverbs, Psalms, and James are the ones we're focusing on. Didn't really mean for it to do that, but he was essentially telling us that Proverbs isn't the book of like to cover exceptions. It's more like the book of how it's supposed to happen. It's the book of wisdom of how this should have gone. Not how did it go. Because a lot of us tend to end up in the exceptions at times of it should have gone this way, but it didn't. And in doing that, when things like that happen, it can kind of really throw us off. But that's where... Alright then. That's where... our wisdom can kind of come in. Ignore the groaning in the background. And be like, okay. It should have gone this way, but it didn't, and that's okay. I have information and knowledge of how to get around that. Or, like, how to live despite that. It's... and... I don't have any wood on me. This is depressing. I have to go to sleep here soon. That's one way to do it. So we got the fish in there to make food. Sweet. What was I talking about a moment ago? Right, how basically quite a few of the books of the Bible are full of wisdom. But there could be times when it comes to decisions you need to make that there may not be something in there that can actually directly help. Or it just doesn't sound like it can directly help because there's a lot of things that we would like the Bible to say within the literal sense of like a verbatim. Oh, that was my arm. A verbatim of this means this. That's not how they wrote then. Which is part of the problem a lot of us have, is context. But that's kind of what I wanted to essentially do with this, as I've just spent the last 20 minutes, I think, talking about all this, is there's going to be... I want to try to relate things back to the Bible in order to help others, because it helped me a lot, and it still is. And I don't even know it from cover to cover. I'm not one of those people. I don't know the Bible word for word from end to end, but I'm willing, I want to learn it. Probably not verbatim, because I'm not good at stuff like that. That's perished. But, you know, in a better sense of context, in a better understanding of what were they trying to say here that was having trouble getting through? Like what were they trying to say that maybe I hadn't just comprehended at the moment? And I want to do that for others. Because for some people who tried it, it's just they couldn't wrap their head around certain things, and it's like because it didn't make sense with the world around us. You know? It didn't make sense with the world around us. It wasn't matching up to what we had been taught. Now it's raining. You know, but it didn't match up to what we were taught. Didn't make sense. It was just hard to comprehend in some ways, and it's like, well, why would I even trust this thing that's possibly been changed? Or and that's where, you know, studying comes in and trying to figure things out for yourself and learning, and it's right behind my house. It just had to build itself right behind my house. Of course it did. But that's what I want to help with. I want to do quite a bit of the studying, quite a bit of the learning. I don't know if that's allowed for you, but man, is it loud for me. The rain is loud. But I want to do it together. Also, you know, because trying to figure things out on your own can be hard. Having people to talk to, or just even ask questions, is great. So I have that I want to do as well. Through this. But now I'm going to get back to what I was doing. Just be surviving. Let's see how well this goes. I haven't used a copper axe before. Pretty well, I must say. Sweet. This will be a lot easier to deal with. This is also one of the other boring parts of this. It's just waiting for things to break. Do not have a lot of why do I have that? Why do I have these? Oh, probably from when I was digging before. There we go. I don't want those. You can kind of see what I've cleared. How cool is that? Like, the map actually keeps up with what you're doing. And I know a lot of games do that nowadays, but... You know, this is like a smaller group of people that are doing this. At least I think it's a smaller group. I'm not honestly sure of who makes this game. I'm not good at knowledge like that either. I'm not good at keeping up with, like, what studios made what. I mean, except for when it's games I really, really like, but... Like, for small stuff like this, I have no idea. I mean... I think I just recently learned that some of the games that I absolutely adore are in countries I was not expecting. I mean, I think some of the ones I really like are everything by, most of the things by CD Projekt Red. Which is like Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 2077. Odd thing to say, I know. But I enjoy those games. And I knew they were like in Europe, but I didn't know where. So learning that was a new one. It's just fascinating the amount of knowledge you can kind of get by without really knowing you're getting by without it. It's just like, oh, this is cool. I'll play this. Which is kind of what this is. This is complexly hard, but also easy. It's not so... Oh, I ran out of space. This is a problem. I'll be back. Well, actually, I can fix some of that now, because I know what I wanted to do with it. Take my axe, and I do that. Back to pick up my rewards. Wink. Oh, that was me. I made a noise I wasn't expecting. I do that a lot in this. I scare myself. It's always entertaining when I do that because it's just like, why? See if I can finish up these ones. I didn't want to turn all of them into it. Ah, dang it. Back on the inside. Progress. Maybe. Yep. I expected I would do that to myself. Let's... Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna do that for that corner and leave it. Alright, now I have extras. Which I didn't account for. Because of course I didn't. I didn't think that through. But now what I need... is... firewood. So that I can make charcoal, or try to at least. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Put that there, put that there. I need that. Sweet. Now I just need... I'm holding fish, I know. There we go. Truckle pit complete. That is in the making. I have a lot of stuff in my inventory. I really need bigger inventory space, but man, is that hard to do at times. Oh, I had another grunting stick. That's good to know. wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with that. Prospecting? Ow. How much is left in there? 350. I mean... How about now? 200. So that was like 50 left. Awesome. Alright, getting all this making... Do-do-do-do. Let all that cool off. Made iron ingots before I ever made... Do-do-do-do-do-do. Arrowheads, sticks, feathers, arrows. Well, the question is... how does this work? Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh! That was easy. Okay. I approve. That was easy. I wonder if there's targets. Can you build targets? I wonder. No. You cannot build targets. That's sad. What are those walls I made? Palisade? Is that how you say it? Oh, blocks and items. Palisade. Palisade. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. What is this? It just says Palisade. That doesn't help me much. Oh, Palisade Corner is a thing. Good to know. Just kind of tells you what Palisade is with these. Unhelpful in ways, but I'm guessing this is... it doesn't tell you how to do those. These are the ones I've gotten. It takes 2 of those to make a walkway. Nice. Neat. Oh, why'd I do that? Whoops. Well, I mean, I meant to go make some of them taller anyways. So that the walkways would kind of make sense. Then what I can do, actually I could probably do it on the outside, leave the height, and then, well, I have those there, but I'll fix that. But I can put the walkways here and then build another wall in front of them, and then I can just block that off, and then I can have like a walkway running all the way around that I can just get on Something along those lines. I have a lot of plans in my head, apparently. Move that back over. I actually need to grab the last of the firewood. I'm gonna have to do that too. Alright. Go check on all this. I ran out of room again. Don't have the feathers on me. Why do I have that though? Yep, I ran out. I kinda saw that coming. Which is why I was making another charcoal pit, but I'm really gonna have to up that next time. Okay, so I'm gonna need a new list. I didn't even follow my old list. But next time, I'm gonna need copper. That's the new list. Starting the new list is I need copper. I'm just gonna get copper. I need to get copper. I'm gonna hold off on looking for tin for a minute before I overexert myself. Get copper. I don't need to really finish defenses, but the armor would be nice to have. And I guess if I get time, I can look for tin. Because I can, now that I have the prospecting pick, not an axe, it's a pick, I can start looking, basically, I can start my own mine within my base. And eventually I'll grow the base to have its own section for trees, and I really need to, like, doodle this out half the time. But essentially, my overall idea is to have, like, this massive self-sufficiency, and I'll have, like, a section for trees, a section for the farm. I'll have my home. I'll have a mine in the back, which I'll probably need to put some kind of defenses around. I really need to figure out the door thing. What I'm probably going to end up doing is that entryway out there, I'm going to put a door on, like a decent door, once I can start making nails, which is why I need copper. I'm just going to put lots and, like, underline that 12 times. Which is where the coppers comes in, and then I got to figure out smithing, because I have rarely made it this far. Which you all are motivation for me to make it this far. But I have one of the charcoal pits up front, and I could probably, I need to make, like, another near it. I think I might expand the front out some more. Oh wait, I have a map. I could just kind of hover around and show you guys. So the idea is I'm going to extend this way some, and I'm going to put the farm and, like, the trees over here. I'll have the mine in, like, this back corner. I may extend out front and make more pits, or I may, like, push out this, no, because the mine, there's, like, a empty hole right there. But when I push out this way, I could probably just push out this whole wall this way. Is I'll make another charcoal pit over here, have all this over here, and then I'll eventually, because when starting the mine, I'm going to get stone. So eventually, I'm going to be able to turn my house into stone. Works in progress. But I essentially want to make, like, a massive, at some point, a massive self-sufficient, kind of self-sufficient fort. I have to go hunting eventually and go fishing, because meat is a necessary dietary requirement. Because I think, here it is. Here's according to my little character that I look like. Is that I have mostly lived off of fruit. No, I have a good chunk of protein. Look at that. No. Bring that back up. Good chunk of protein. But I need to get I need to get the self-sufficiency going first, so I need the copper so that I can get the bucket. Because I really need to make a saw. So, in order of making, I need a saw first so that I can get boards. Which means I need to get copper and wood, so that copper so I can fill that anvil over there. And then wood so I can make the boards. And I have a lot that I need to get done and get going and do. So, but I'm going to stop here for tonight. I think I've made some decent roundabout progress. I have arrows. I count that as progress. I got to talk a little bit about everything else. That's more progress. Progress is progress, I guess. Yeah, that's about all I got right now, and I will see you all next time.